the equally exciting global firm of the future. And so let me just share a couple of quick stats. What is the global firm of the future for those that don't know? So 3 years ago we started this contest and we recognized that there is enormous transformation in our industry. In terms of moving to the cloud, in terms of all of the apps, in terms of the way we do work is completely changing. And there are pioneers in the industry and we wanted to recognize those pioneers. And so essentially that is the purpose of Firm of the Future. Now there's 4 different countries where we actually invite folks to participate. These are the 4 major countries that we're in. And so across these 4 countries, we invite folks to submit applications. We had over 1,000 applications this year. It's then voted on by their peers. There's over 4,000 votes. And then ultimately, we get down to a single winner. And so just before we announce it, if we can, let's just play a short video of the 4 finalists.
People really want their accountants to do more than just the numbers at the end of the year.
We're working with technology, we're working with systems, we're doing CFO stuff, advisory stuff.
What's concerning the small business? What keeps them up at night? These are questions that we ask our clients. So we know where they want to go.
Because the technology is changing so fast and the online world is changing so fast, education is huge.
The change in our industry is going to allow us to help business owners like we've never been able to help them.
We absolutely love the ability to use QuickBooks Online anywhere, anytime. AIS Solutions is our bookkeeping for small business clients. We've encountered so many challenges in growing. So Kninja really grew out of the pain points of what we encountered trying to grow AIS Solutions.
Welcome to today's video.
Our Kninja Network is a relatively new business. It is an education and training and support community to help bookkeepers build their practice. It's all about educating ourselves, coming up with a solution, and then helping educate the client and providing them with the means to solve the pain point for them.
My team is going to join me this morning for a run. Our staff is pretty young. What they bring is enthusiasm and a willingness to learn.
This is the bank of all of our internal processes.
They're interested in exploring new apps. They're not resistant to change.
I've been able to implement our whole entire internal suite of apps that connect into QuickBooks Online.
Hi, Mark. When you look at a client, it's not about bookkeeping or accounting. That's the step in the door, but there's so much more to that relationship. We want them to be profitable and do the parts of the business that they love. It's so important for a small business to have a trusted advisor, somebody they can go to.
I've seen a lot of changes in the industry. Hi everyone! From being on site all the time to being only desktop to now, our clients are all 100% in the cloud. It's all about progress and what I call a business of the future. A business of the future for our clients means that they can grow and scale without a lot of extra people because that eats into their cash flow. We're looking at a workflow and how a tool can complement that workflow.
They just use the Receipt Bank app.
When clients decide to work with us, we insist they work with what we call the power of 3, being QuickBooks Online, Receipt Bank, and all that helps.
The best way to meet the maximum amount of people with the smallest amount of investment of your time is to run events.
With a splash of orange.
Challenge yourself today. When I speak in front of an audience, they say to me, we can tell that you're passionate about what you do. Well, that's who people want to work with.
Somebody tells you it's impossible, chances are it is for them. Some of the things you said were really powerful.
The more we meet, the more come into the office.
Get in there, come on.
You've got to put that time in with a person. to see that you are who you say you are and to do the things that you say that you're going to do.
If the estimate is wrong, then you can just do the best.
We know that QuickBooks is the best thing for them to use, and it's an anywhere, anytime, any place. You've got live information on your business. What a wonderful thing it is to be in the cloud.
I'm Jo Tomlinson from BusinessWorks UK.
We are Steve and Juliet of AIS Solutions and Kninja Knetwork.
I'm Kninja from All That Counts Australia.
I'm Stephanie Anderson with Business Sense in Spokane, Washington. And we are
We are
Firm of the future.
Awesome. Before we announce that the prize is, each one of those finalists receive $5,000, and then the winner receives an additional $25,000. And then also the significant marketing muscle of Intuit to help them grow as well. So through a series of events and other marketing activities. So that's the prize. Now, if I can ask actually all four groups are stood up there, all four finalists. Can you guys stand up, please, just so everyone can see where you are? There we go. Now, of course, while everyone is a winner, that statement is never always quite true because there's always one winner. And so while we congratulate all of you, while you're stood up, and if we could have a drum roll, please. The overall winner for this year's Global Firm of the Future is AIS UK. See the city